So yo, today this is what we're gonna be doing today, bro. Class is in session. Clap it up. Class is in session today. So yo, today this is what we're gonna be doing today, bro. This is what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna teach y'all niggas how to not be ass clippers, okay? If you're a content creator, listen up, because I put hella fucking gems in here. Now listen, I'm not the biggest content creator myself. I do got like 90K on YouTube, so I know a little bit what I'm talking about. So today we're gonna be going over how to clip and not be fucking shit. First thing we're gonna talk about is this is in my opinion, also known as GOMD. Who knows what GOMD stands for? Who can make a wild guess? Who can make a wild guess what GOMD stands for? Nigga said goon on my dick. No, it means get off my dick, which means if you disagree with anything on this list, get off my dick, okay? This is in my opinion from my own experience, okay? Here we go. So first we're gonna start off. What makes a good or a bad clip? All right, and to me, there's four things. This also includes gaming content. Y'all know I blew up as a gaming YouTuber. This also includes gaming content. So this is like for both. All right, what makes a good or a bad clip? Four things, right? Viewer retention, content value, media relevance, and editing style. Okay, so let me cook up. Let me explain. Okay, so what is viewer retention? Viewer retention is making niggas watch your video. That's to put it into the simplest terms, all right? But there's different versions of it. Like there's something, for example, called a hook, all right? And a hook could be anything, bro. You could put text on the screen, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could say, oh, if you beat your meat, stop scrolling. That's a hook. You could even grab your phone and put it down like this. Like imagine you take your phone and you're like, okay, guys, so today, that's a hook too, bro. There's a bunch of things could be classified as a hook. But the whole point is to get a nigga to stop scrolling. That's the whole point. So I'm going to show y'all this link real quick, okay? So these are some hooks that niggas on TikTok be using. So, for example, if you insert word, stop scrolling. So like I said, if you masturbate, stop scrolling. That's going to stop a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? The best way to goon. Put your phone down. Like I said, you put your phone down and then you talk to the camera. There's a bunch of different shit. I don't know if y'all want this list. You could probably just Google it. I'm not gonna lie. But there's a bunch of different shit. And basically the whole point of it is to engage the viewer and make them stop scrolling and focus on your content, okay? Next thing. Other than hooks, viewer retention depends on the pacing and the length of the video, okay? So if the pacing of your video is shit, niggas are, even if your hook is good, niggas are gonna dip. So this clip right here, right? Check this one out. This is an example of shitty pacing on a clip, and you can see it only got 20 likes. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is shitty pacing. Actually, this is no pacing at all. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, genuinely, what the fuck was that? You know what I mean? So there's a reason why that would have 24 likes. That shit was... Now, let me show you this clip. Same person. It's T Banks as well. Same nigga. Look at this clip, right? You have a hook. Don Julio x Popeyes collab. So immediately, anyone who knows what Don Julio and Popeyes is like, what the fuck is that, right? And then watch the beginning.
Don Julio x Popeyes. My problem with Don Julio and Popeyes is that that's one of the most nigga-ist things that's ever came out of life. What sense does that make? Don Julio and Popeyes.
There's sound effects.
Chicken.
You see how there's cuts in the video? There's sound effects. You can understand what he's saying. You see how he starts the beginning of the video? My thoughts on Don Julio x Popeyes. So if you're scrolling, right, and you see and look at the difference.
What sense does that make?
This has 1 million likes, right? So look at the difference.
Thoughts on Don Julio x Popeyes? My problem with Don Julio and Popeyes is that that's one of the most nigga-ist things that's ever came out of life. What sense does that make? Don Julio and Popeyes fried chicken and tequila. This has to be a CIA directed.
See what I'm talking about? And the cool thing about making videos that are longer and better paced is this video is over 1 minute, which means that he got paid for this video. Because on TikTok, you can only get paid if it's 1 minute or plus. But I'm going to continue what I was talking about. Next, content value, okay? Content value is mainly based on if the content is good or not. Which basically means if it provides value to a nigga. Value doesn't have to be like information. Value could be laughter. Value could be if your video is funny, that provides value to somebody. If it provides information to somebody, for example, if you're telling somebody something. If another thing is, right, what I mean by media info is like virality, right? So the key thing when, especially like us, like bro, everyone in this chat right now, nigga, we are not famous. All of us are not famous. So the key thing to remember is nobody knows who you are or the person you're clipping. right? Unless you're clipping for Kai Cenat, my nigga. If you're clipping for Kai Cenat, because you can do that and you can make a lot of money. So if you're clipping for Kai Cenat, that's different. But if you're clipping for example, for me or for yourself, nobody knows you, my nigga. Nobody knows who you are. So you have to give people a reason to watch the video. You get what I'm saying? All y'all niggas saying you're famous in the chat, bros. But anyways, like I said, you have to give people a reason to watch the video. We're not famous. We don't have that luxury. We can't just, you feel what I'm saying? We can't just post a clip and niggas will watch it, right? So look at these clips. This video is Jack Doherty, right? Again, this is for the hooks thing. Look at this hook. Lil Baby stole Jack Doherty's chain and laughed in his face. Yo, gang, any nigga would watch this video. Yo, I guarantee all y'all niggas know who Lil Baby is and all y'all niggas know who Jack Doherty is. If you come across this, you're gonna be like, Lil Baby snatched Jack Doherty's chain. You're gonna watch this. Who's Jack Doherty? There's no way you don't know who Jack Doherty is. But like even then, you know what Lil Baby, you know who Lil Baby is. You feel what I'm saying? So you're gonna be like, Lil Baby stole whose chain? Look at the likes, 300K, right? And then if we compare this to this video, look, and this is famous people too, right? But look at the way it's formatted. The awkward moment where DDG thought Wendy or like, no, like, yo, nobody scrolling is reading that. Nobody scrolling is reading the awkward moment where DDG thought Wendy Ortiz was gonna buy him some, like, no, bro. That's why this shit has 26 likes. Bro, it's like, yo, Taurus, it's like clickbait for short form content. That's basically what it is. Clickbait is for long form videos. The hook is for short form videos. That's basically how it is, right? So make it simple, make the hook, make it something that will hook niggas in, bro. If I post some SSG takes out his penis and then shows it to the world and then like, no, my nigga, no one's clicking that shit, bro. No one's watching that. All right. Next thing, media relevance. Okay. Exactly. Lure them in. That's why it's called a hook. It's like fishing, my nigga. Next thing, media relevance. Okay. One way to increase a clip's chance of going viral is if the topic is relevant. This shit is cooking. Let me tell you, bro. If something is viral and you make a clip on it, it's basically like so much more likely to go viral because the topic itself is viral. You get what I'm saying? So imagine posting a clip that GTA 6 got delayed on the same day that it was announced. Like imagine I'm on stream and then the Rockstar announces that GTA is what's it called? Rockstar announces GTA is getting delayed. And I immediately react to it, post the clip 5 minutes later. That shit is way more likely to go viral than if I were to post something like, if I were to post it like 4 days later. If you posted the GTA 6 clip 4 days later relative to 5 minutes after, I guarantee even if it was the same video, it would do significantly worse. Because 4 days later, everybody already knows that GTA 6 got delayed. So they see your video, they're finna scroll. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, if it's the first day, nobody knows that GTA 6 is getting delayed. So they see your video, they're like, what the fuck? GTA 6 is delayed? They watch it, bro. It's hella simple, right? But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But it's hella simple. It's really easy to understand. And the last thing, which is low-key the hardest thing, is the editing style, okay? This one's also not as important because I've seen countless raw clips go hella viral. This was not as important, but it matters to the skibbity TikTok niggas, okay? In my opinion, there's two different types of editing, and I'm gonna show you guys them right now, okay? First, there's raw clips, okay? This is basically just a clip with no editing, maybe subtitles and a blurred background. This can make the clip feel authentic and realistic and like relatable to the viewer. But the problem is the TikTok skibbity niggas don't like this. I'm gonna show you guys an example. This is streamer Sham NYC. Look at this. This is just a clip from his stream. No editing, nothing.
Shit W, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Your meal, your mom? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You got fried by my nigga Ronaldo, bro. That nigga did you dirty. And I heard you was talking shit on Instagram.
You see what I'm saying? So people like this. This has 8,000 likes. The other version, right? The other type of editing that I would say is the high intensity clips. So you guys have definitely, did I use AI for this? No, nigga. These are the high intensity clips. These are the most popular / mainstream type of clips that you see. They have a lot of editing and a lot of other things. Zooming, captions, moving, all that shit. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You guys have definitely seen clips like this. Look.
Cool. How about this one?
Hotter than this.
This is warmer.
This is warmer. Yeah, warmer than this.
So which one would you expect ice to melt on more quickly? The warmer.
On this.
The warmer.
You see, bro, there's zooms. You seen when he said cooler to screen. This is basic. Yeah, but you see the difference is compared to the raw clip, right? Look, this is just like I showed you before. It's literally just him sitting in his room, nothing's going on. Look at this one. Look at how much more engagement this would have.
Touch this.
The zoom zooms back out. Look, watch. Cool. So immediately TikTok skibbity niggas, when they see this, they're like, because the camera's moving and shit. So they fuck with it.
Hotter than this.
Exactly. And most of y'all have seen this. You want to know why? Because it went mega viral. That's why. These clips that I just showed you tend to go mega viral, but this is only mainly because the editing style, like this editing style mostly contains popular ass creators. You feel what I'm saying? That like it's mostly popular niggas. But the style can be used like for any creator. Like I feel like you can make videos like that and they will go viral just because of the editing itself. But a lot of famous people's editors be using that type of style, and that's why they go dummy viral. Are hashtags important? Yeah, they're important, but it can go viral. A video can go viral without hashtags. And then the last thing, type dick. So,
SSG, can you tell me where to find that DIH pic of you?
yo,
It's
nigga,
for educational purposes.
I just went on a 20-minute rant about how to clip, and y'all, the only thing y'all niggas asked me after that is where can you find my dick pic? Wow. Just wow. Just wow. You know, hold on, where's my soundboard game? Hold on. Content creation in and of itself, it basically comes down to like a formula, bro. If you follow the it's like math, nigga. If you follow the instructions, you can grow. You feel what I'm saying? But the key thing to all this that I just showed you guys, bro, is consistency, bro. If you do all this and you're not consistent, you're not going nowhere. I promise you. You have to be consistent, bro. That is the main shit. The main shit is being consistent. The main shit is being consistent. Other than that, yo, the sky's the limit. If you, and like I said, this is in my opinion, right? But if anybody in here is a content creator, I think this is great advice, in my personal opinion. And yeah, if you use this shit, you be consistent, I promise you will grow.
Whatever this life for, nigga, I don't know. Find out she got light bulb, guess I gotta go. She got running tights on, I can't stay complete. The wig up with a 5 dog.